everybody. I'm David.
And I'm David.
We're the Davids.
Hi,
we're
David.
still here, and we're at New Thought Unity Center in Cincinnati, bringing you some Course in Miracles insights and wisdom and love. We do this just to be in service and to remind us all to find the grace. We're not going in any particular order. We're not doing the lessons one by one. David's found some favorite things that he likes, and I have too, and we're just going to bring them to you in these little snippets. We hope that you can find some practical use, some ways to walk gracefully through your life and act the love and light that you are. So today's your turn. So
Awesome.
What do you got?
Well, and before we dive right in, let's just take a moment and center ourselves. Let's get in touch with the breath and just take a moment to clear out anything that might be a block. So I chose lesson 23. Now this is early on, and anybody that's gone through the lessons here, you know, nothing I see is real and all this stuff, and it kind of jolts you at the very beginning. And so I'm still in this, you know, I'm not even a month into it. And so lesson 23 says, I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts.
Oh, attack thoughts. What does that mean? What did you like?
It's a missile from your brain. I have no idea. So attack thoughts, and there's a reality, and anything outside of that isn't that reality is like attacking that. I suppose.
Okay.
And so I'm still learning at this point to how to give up just these thoughts that aren't the thoughts of God.
Mm-hmm.
And so it says the idea for today contains the only way out of fear, and that will succeed. And so it goes on, but it's in the number 2 in the middle, something, and this just hit me. This was an epiphany for me when I read this the first time. I said, oh, now I get it. Okay? There is no point in trying to change the world. Okay, now that was like, what? That's all I've done my whole life.
Right.
There's no point in trying to change the world. It is incapable of change because it is merely an effect. But there is indeed a point in changing your thoughts about the world. Here you are changing the cause. The effect will change automatically.
Yeah. Yeah, what an amazing new way of looking at something. You know, I think so often our attack thoughts are that shouldn't be, or that should change, or that shouldn't have happened, or this is all happening to me, and this sense that you're on the wrong side of history, so to speak. And so all you're doing is you're just feeling the effects of everything that's happened.
Yeah, those aren't really my thoughts. Those are reactions to thoughts or
Sure.
to circumstances.
Yeah, and circumstances that have already happened. Think about trying to change anything. It's like trying to take the ingredients back out of a cake. It's like, oh, well, if I want those eggs back, so I'll take it back out of the batter. Well, that's absurd. You can't do that. You can't change something that's already happened. And here's this beautiful path for what you can do. Read it again, because there is, sentence 5.
Yes, but there is indeed a point in changing your thoughts about the world. Here you change the cause, the effect will change automatically.
Right. So if I change what I put into the cake in the first place, then there will be a different outcome. We have to start with our intentions and go from there forward, bringing our light and love to it, and then the result will be different. There is no point in looking at what's already been done, reacting to all of that, which shuts us down and keeps us from being proactive.
Yeah, it's like I got the cake I didn't want, and I'm like being mad at the cake.
Right.
When I should go back and start over and bake another cake.
Sure. Absolutely.
And the ingredients are all in my heart and mind, wherever you want it to be. But so it just really galvanized in that moment. Now I forget a lot, but that life is inside out and not outside.
No, that's a great way of saying it as well. Yeah, this is such an important part of the Course, is remembering that our intention drives outcome. And so we have to start there. We have to know what we want and know that we're entitled to it as children of God, and then set forth with that as our intention, and then move in, and we will, what's it say? The effect will change automatically.
Yeah.
The outcome will be there.
All right, one more analogy. It's just like I'm seeing this movie of the world, and I'm like caught in it. And I had no idea that I am not only the director and the star, but I've written the script, and I've done all these things inside my head. And so I can just, this is never going to change until Inside Out changes. And so actually the source of my happiness, or the source of my present despair, if I decide to stay in that,
Sure.
is Inside Out.
Yeah, and I think that's something that everybody can work on for the near future, is getting to the point where you know what it is that you want, and understanding that moving forward from that knowing will be the resolution and the empowerment and the growth and the salvation of the world that we talk so much about.
Check out the course, pretty cool. We'll see you next time.